Bros. This is the All Bros podcast. I am Jonathan.
Now I'm Caleb.
Mr. Sick Caleb over here.
Mr. Sick Caleb. I'm super sick.
And we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers who love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, we'll be talking about some adventures in hunting. We got the London Toy Fair Pops that are coming out probably in the next month or so. I don't even know. Did they announce the date?
I do not know if they announced the date. Okay. I just know that there are a ton of them.
Yeah. My wallet's already crying. Just saying. And then we got, so I believe there's two of these. One already released for Colonel Sanders from KFC. Mm-hmm. One was Funko Shop exclusive, but anyway. And then we also got some Shazam Pops that we're going to talk about. And then after that, there is no Through the Wall news this week, and we got no new Blu-rays coming out. Well, I mean, there is a Blu-ray coming out, Nutcracker in the Four Realms, but neither of us could really care. I never saw it, and I heard it was really bad, so
yeah,
I'm
good.
Heard
it wasn't that great.
Yeah. And then, but for this week's sneak peeks, we got Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase. We got Shazam kinda trailer 2. I forget what it was actually called.
It was called Trailer 2.
It was?
I think so.
I think it had a different name. Anyway,
let's search that while we're
okay.
talking.
It's basically Trailer 2, let's face it. And then we got a trailer for The Umbrella Academy, which I believe just came out today.
The trailer came out today. It was out on Netflix.
Oh, sorry.
On next month.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. So the trailer was posted today. The movie comes out next month on Netflix, February 15th, I believe. And then we will move on to our main event of the evening, which in honor of our 50th episode will be our All Bros breakdown of Spiderman on PlayStation 4. Finally finished it. After 4 months of having this game, I finally finished it.
Bloody hell, dude.
Shut up, okay? Didn't have time, which I should have made time for this remarkable game.
Okay, so it's an extended TV spot.
It's basically Trailer 2. It's like the closest to Trailer 2 we've gotten so far.
Yeah. I got some people saying Trailer 2, others saying TV spot, so it could either or.
Go both ways, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's new footage. Alright, what do you say we jump in?
Let's do it.
Alright, so with Adventures in Hunting, we got a bunch of London Toy Fair Pops. Caleb, if you'd like to pull up that list. Holy shit.
So it's not really a list.
Okay, sorry.
It's more of
pictures?
just a shit ton of pictures.
Yeah, there we go. Damn, my wallet hurts already.
Yeah, mine made a little squeal once I saw all these.
Alright, where should we get started?
At the beginning, I say.
Okay, what's the beginning?
It's that one.
Oh, it's that one? Okay. Didn't that release already? Or is that a Pocket Pop?
So this one's the Pocket Pop.
Oh, okay. I want to say that the green and black, like, I don't know what kind of costume he's in.
So that one's not Batman.
Okay.
Holy hell, my voice.
You good?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's Owlman.
There's an Owlman?
Yeah, it's like a Batman from another reality.
Well, that's just lazy writing. Just kidding.
Dude, it is, though.
I don't know. I want to say that Batman like got released a couple nights ago, didn't it?
I have no idea, dude.
I want to confirm this. Okay. Okay, well, while I search this, what else? When it comes to like other Batman pops coming out,
we got all the good Batman.
Yeah, no kidding. So we got so we got Michael Keaton's Batman, and then we got movie moment from Batman, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder if that's the Jack Nicholson
Yeah,
Joker.
that's. I can
I
tell
don't
by the
remember the
pants.
glasses.
I don't either, but I can tell by the pants. Yeah, that's Jack Nicholson's Joker. And then we have, um,
So
okay,
this
so
is kind of like a comic book.
that's a comic book Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the one after that is a pop ride of Adam West's Batman in. That's not the Batmobile.
That's not his Batmobile.
Oh.
I'm not sure. That might be like the pre-Adam West.
Oh yeah, that's true. That could be it.
But it just looks like the Adam West is in there. Is in the Batmobile. It's the one with like the Black Panther looking thing on the front.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks badass though.
Oh, it does. Oh, definitely. Yeah, he already went live. That Batman.
Oh,
What the hell? Okay.
what's that one called?
Sorry, one sec. Let's see. The Dawnbreaker or Batman the Dawnbreaker. It's a badass name.
That is a pretty badass name. So, I have a little bit of an issue with this movie moment.
Okay, what's
and
that?
it's the eyebrow.
I don't like Batman having a raised eyebrow.
It's just like the forehead looks like super protruding.
That's okay. That's fair. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't plan on picking up this movie moment.
No,
It's not for me.
Yeah, me either. But I am going to be picking up that Michael Keaton Batman.
Oh yeah, me too. Definitely. And then this is probably is this a TV moment really, or is this like based off like the Batman movie?
It could be either, dude.
Okay.
Because
let's just say it's a.
I have the Batman movie.
That's true. Okay, let's just say this is a movie moment. So they are making a movie moment of Adam West's Batman and Robin. Oh my goodness, Dick Ward, right? Oh my god. Dude, you're so going to reference fail me.
Damn right I'm going to. Are you shitting me?
Shit. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, reference fail me.
Burt Ward.
Burt Ward. Oh my gosh.
You're fired.
Dude, yeah, fire me, please, because that's effed up. I just forgot his name.
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Ward.
He doesn't forgive you.
But he seems like such a nice guy. All right, so it's simple, but it's still like really cool. It has them like sitting on a top of a building, over a ledge, and it has Batman kind of. I don't know what kind of position is like when he's like about pulling his cape in front of him.
Yeah,
kind of like that, and then Robin is just on his knee with his fist in front of him. So it's simple, but I still love it to death, and I gotta have this.
I feel they missed an opportunity to do something brand new.
Yeah.
And do like a wall hanger pop. So you hang it on the wall, and then it looks like they're climbing up the wall or rappelling up it.
That would have been badass.
Right?
Ooh. Damn it, now I want that.
I feel like it would have been like a technical feat for Funko, but that would have been amazing.
Even if they charge like $40-$50 for it, I might have to like cave on that.
If they did that one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'd spend like all types of money on that.
That would be that'd be the coolest pop in my collection.
I mean, all types of money that I wouldn't tell Brielle about.
Spiderman all over again.
Pretty much.
All right. Next up, we got a bunch of Little Mermaid pops coming out. Do you have any Little Mermaid pops?
I do not. Brielle actually does want the Ariel.
I have to admit that one looks. I will probably pick her up. She looks great. And then so it's interesting that neither one of the Ursula ones is like either a chase or an exclusive. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah. I mean, they very well could be because they're not really marked
Yeah.
for exclusives.
So you might actually be able to reference fail me again on this one. Because I do not know the name of the chef, and I do not know the name of the seagull.
I don't either.
Phew.
I don't know the chef.
Okay.
Just keep talking about it. The name of the seagull will come to me.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, you can't sit on this. All right, so in this line, we got the chef. I don't know his exact name. We got Ursula with, I don't know, just really her... Is she wearing a coat in that one, or what is she
I
wearing?
think it's those 2 eels.
Oh, it's his 2 eels? Okay, my bad. So that one. And then with Ariel, wow, I can talk.
Ariel.
Ariel.
Starting to sound like Sebastian.
I know, right? Yeah, where's the Sebastian pop here? What the hell?
Didn't they already have one released?
Yeah, I know, but I want another one. I want another flounder, too. I never got a flounder.
Flounder got released too.
Yeah, I know, but...
If you want one, there's a shit ton at Hot Topic.
Oh, is it the Diamond Edition one?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna have to get him. So with Ariel, so she comes on a stand to make it look like she's swimming, and then she is carrying a bag.
Yep.
And then we got another Ursula, her holding her trident.
It's not hers.
Oh, it's not hers. Sorry. And does that count as a reference fail?
No, that just counts as pure ignorance.
Okay, all right, I can deal with that. And then she's wearing a very beautiful crown that she pulls off very well.
At least she likes to think so.
Damn. All right.
I ain't playing your games, Ursula.
And then we got Prince Eric holding... I don't know what he's holding.
Might be the telescope.
Yeah, it's probably a telescope. Yeah, you're probably right. And then we got the seagull holding a bent fork. Is that bent? It looks bent.
Okay, I'm reference failing you on this. Everyone knows that that's a thingamabob.
I hate you so much. Shit. We still have one more episode left in this month after this, don't we?
Yep, we sure do.
Damn it. Well, I'm screwed.
Yeah, it depends on what our next episode's going to be.
True. All right. Next. Well, there's 2 Ariels in this?
Yeah, so the other one's her in her, like, really fancy getup when she gets her legs.
Oh, yeah.
Braille doesn't really like this one.
Is it the feet?
It's probably the feet.
I can understand that. I mean, no offense to Ariel, she kind of looks like she's got some hobbit feet going on.
You know shit, her feet are freaking huge.
I'm sure she'll look better like when they actually release the pop in person, but now I'm sorry, like she's rocking some hobbit feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Caleb lost it.
I didn't lose it.
Sure you didn't.
I know exactly where it is. It's my damn computer that's scrolled up. Yeah, we got a lot for Overwatch.
Yeah. So we're just going over the Funko Pops. We're not talking about like the Dorbs or vinyls
Or the plushes.
Yeah. But there's still like a lot when it comes to that. There's like some coming from Harry Potter, from Toy Story. Like he said, Overwatch. Yeah, there's a shit ton. Like holy crap!
From the game Warhammer.
I've never played that.
Me either.
Oh, dude, that Lord of the Rings one looks awesome.
I'm not even going to try attempting at this dude's name because I don't follow the Lord of the Rings lore very well.
Looks like I might just reference fail you right now.
You can't reference family. I already told you I don't know.
Aw, Dad.
It's when you do know and you choose to, it's just like locked in the back of your brain.
You ruin all the fun. You know what they need to release a movie moment of? Bilbo Baggins riding Smaug. From I want to say that like happens in the Desolation of Smaug.
That'd be pretty cool,
right? I mean, it'd be a bitch to make, but it'd be awesome. And then we got some Game of Thrones pops. I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I have no idea who these people are.
Okay, so I watch Game of Thrones religiously, or at least I used to when it was on.
Oh, okay.
So all 5. Actually, there's
Yeah, I was gonna
technically
say there's
6.
6.
Yeah, there's 6. But 5 of them are 5 different characters on the Iron Throne, which is what everyone's kind of out to get.
So is the last one on the right, is that Peter Dinklage's character?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet.
So that's Tyrion.
Okay.
Next to him is Jon Snow.
All right.
Above him is Daenerys.
Okay.
And then next to her is Cersei, my freaking...
Isn't
She's my
Cersei played by
girlfriend.
Lena Headey? Lena Headey?
Yep.
Okay.
She's freaking hot. Dude, she Brielle knows this, but Cersei confuses me in every way possible, and I love it. I love her. She's just so classy in how evil she is.
Okay.
Yeah, Lena Headey is not on my cheat list, but Cersei is.
It's the same damn person.
No, it's not.
All right,
Lena
fine.
Headey's actually really cool.
Yeah,
Cersei's
she is.
really not, but she is hot. Then we also get... I don't know his real name. The skull frozen dude on the Iron Throne,
Nailed
and
it
him
with
on the
that
boat
one.
or on a horse with this spear.
Ooh.
And his name's not coming to me right now. So
Okay. Do you watch Bewitched? Did you?
I did not.
I didn't either, so I have no idea who these characters are.
Neither
But I
do
guess it's the 3 main characters coming out. So if you guys want to get those, there you go.
Yeah.
And then we got a shit ton of Dragon Ball pops.
Like
but-
a shit ton of a shit ton.
Yeah, like Koi would go insane over all these.
Yep. So I actually know all of these characters.
I know none. Well, wait. Okay. No, I don't actually.
So if I'm recalling I'm guessing on one of these, but I'm pretty sure that one of them's Goten, which is Goku's son. Then the next one is Goku in kind of a fighting pose from Dragon Ball Z. Then his wife Chi-Chi. Then Vegeta in a fighting pose as well. We also got Nappa, kind of Vegeta's super shitty sidekick. Majin Buu, which looks...
That's a cool name.
Majin Buu
Yeah.
is a pretty bitchin' name. He's kind of a really scary character. Then Goku's brother that he killed, Raditz.
Damn. Rabbits?
Raditz.
Oh, Raditz. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not really
I'm sorry, it's my
intimidating.
cold.
it's really not that intimidating.
Then, if that's who I think it is, that looks like Frieza. And then
Frieza or Freza?
Frieza.
Frieza, okay.
Then, for the exclusives, the Hot Topic exclusive looks like Super Saiyan 2 Goku.
Okay, that one looks cool. If I were to pick up one, that would probably be it.
Yeah, I don't know what store that is. Do you know that logo?
Can you click on the picture?
Yeah.
Galactic Toys.
Galactic
Exclusive.
Toys.
Yeah.
So
I've never bought a pot from them, so I don't know how they are.
I think I actually got him got my Gold Hulk from Galactic Toys.
Were you impressed?
I was impressed. The box was in really good condition. I
Okay.
kept the box.
Whoa, Caleb kept a box?
Well, just in case we move, I don't want my Hulks to get jacked up.
Okay, that's fair. Good man, good man.
So this is Brawly. That's the character's name, Brawly.
I feel like he's going to be a bitch to get. I just know it.
Probably. He looks really cool. He has
He
kind of like
does.
the green aura around him. Or lightning, or whatever you want to call it. The GameStop exclusive is Gohan with the Z sword, which looks pretty badass. And then I don't know what store that is.
I don't either.
So it's just another exclusive. Is the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks?
I don't think it is, but I'm wondering if that's Toy Tokyo's. If that might be a Toy Tokyo exclusive.
It might be.
Which, if it is, shit.
Yeah, that one's going to be a bitch.
Yeah.
Because Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is really, really cool.
Well, thank goodness I don't collect Dragon Ball. So I'm good. Now, if Koi collected Pops...
Oh, dude, Koi would have one hell of a freaking time.
He would. Yeah, please do me a favor. Please make sure he never gets dragged into this.
Yeah, no shit. But I think that's all the ones for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think that's it too.
And
then we got another colorful Mickey coming out, and it looks like it's going to be exclusive to the Funko shop again. And it's kind of like a blue / like pink Mickey. I think that's pink. I'm pretty sure. There's like so many colorful Mickeys coming out that I've lost count now. This is like one that I would think about picking up because I want at least one colorful Mickey in my collection. So I might pick this one up, but at the same time, it's probably going to be like $22 with shipping. So I'm like, do I really need it?
do you have any other Mickeys?
The only other Mickey I have is the Hot Topic exclusive Diamond Edition Mickey.
That one's a pretty cool one.
Yeah, that's the only Diamond Edition one I bought because I think it's the only one that really works. So I really like that pop. And then next we got quite a bit of SpongeBob ones coming out, which is awesome because Funko went AWOL with SpongeBob for a while. The original ones are so hard to find now and so expensive, close to $100 each.
No, I saw those on the Pop Price Guide.
Yeah.
They're freaking insane.
I think Mr. Krabs is the highest one. I think him and Sandy are the ones that cost the most.
I'm going to check you on that while you talk about it.
Shit, does that count as a reference fail?
No, it's not going to count.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to test your trivia.
Okay. So we got some pop pens coming out of those. We got SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs. And then with just pops, we got SpongeBob, basically in the episode where they play in the box, and he uses his hands to make a rainbow, and he's like, imagination. So he's making the rainbow, and I have to have this one. I have to have all these SpongeBob pops. And then we got Squidward in his dance gear, in his headbands, and his black. Is that a leotard?
Yep.
Okay. And then Patrick's is probably my. No, it's probably not my favorite of the line. But Patrick, it has him holding a hammer, and then it has a piece of board nailed to his head. I forget what episode that's from. Do you remember?
Dude, I'm not going to be able to quote these as well as you.
Okay. And then we also got a Hot Topic exclusive, which I have to have this one. If I don't get any other exclusives out of this line, I at least have to get this one. And it is SpongeBob in his attire when Squidward's band performs at the I think it was a football game, and he shows up. Oh my goodness, Squilliam. Thank you. So yeah, I freaking love that episode. That's one of the best SpongeBob episodes ever. Just freaking Patrick, is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish isn't an instrument either. Oh, I love it. And then the last one for SpongeBob is one that I probably won't be able to get because it'll probably sell out. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I really don't need it. And that is the 10-inch SpongeBob. That will only be at Target because they always have to make these things at Target.
Yeah.
Why can't they make these at Hot Topic or Box Lunch?
Right?
I'd actually have a chance. And whatever.
So I checked your
knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it comes to common,
Yeah.
the Squidward is actually the most expensive.
Really?
Yep.
How much is he worth?
$140.
Damn.
Mr. Krabs is $100,
Okay.
and Sandy is $135.
Were there any exclusives in the SpongeBob line?
There actually were. There was the glow-in-the-dark SpongeBob, exclusive to Hot Topic.
Okay.
He's worth $70 now. Then there was an Amazon exclusive gold SpongeBob, worth $80. There was a Leonardo or a SpongeBob Leonardo figure with a plankton shredder that was exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. It kind of looks like it came in a lunchbox.
I don't want to know how much that's worth.
$280.
Damn.
And then there was a metallic SpongeBob SquarePants that was exclusive to a SpongeBob fan celebration in 2013. Want to take a guess at that on that one?
I'm aiming like high 350.
Higher.
4?
Higher.
450.
Higher.
5?
Higher.
550.
Higher.
6.
Yep.
600?
$600.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I want it.
Oh shit, dude, that would be so freaking hard to find.
I'm not spending $600 on a Funko Pop.
I want to see if, just for shits and giggles, if anyone's selling it.
Oh, I know, right? Knowing people, though, they like to increase the prices, so he's probably selling for $650, $700 on eBay. I'll bet. I would not be surprised.
Actually, $450.
Really?
Yeah. There's one person selling it for $450. One guy trying to sell for $975. $450, $450, $475, $500, $500, $660, $560, $610. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That $400 is a bargain. Wow.
One person's selling it for $200.
Box is probably damaged though.
125.
Okay, I don't know. When it's that low, that kind of makes me question its authenticity.
Well, this is all on the page
Oh,
or
it
on
is?
on Pop Price Guide. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
Yeah, that was the cheapest one, 125.
Damn, that's a good price.
That's a damn good price. Could you imagine getting that signed by Tom Kenny?
Dude, that'd be.
Talk about freaking skyrocketing the value.
Can you imagine if you would have able to gotten the voice of SpongeBob and the creator of SpongeBob to sign that pop?
Oh my gosh,
I would
dude.
literally, I would ask to be buried with that pop. It would never leave my sight.
Yeah, so that covers SpongeBob. The next little group that we got is Scooby-Doo.
And I'm going to kick myself because the monsters that they have right here, I don't remember their names. And I'm really
I can't
hoping...
recall their
okay,
names
thank
either.
Goodness.
I didn't recall the monsters' names very well.
I didn't either. And I feel bad because Scooby-Doo was one of my favorite shows growing up. But with the Scooby-Doo line, we got Scooby and Shaggy, both eating. Well, let's see. So Scooby is about to eat a foot-long sub, and then Shaggy's eating his classic double-decker whatever sandwich. Those are the only two we get of Mystery Inc. We don't get any new Fred, Velma, or Daphne. And we don't get Scrappy. What the hell? Where's Scrappy?
Scrappy was annoying.
Yeah, but I don't. Did you like in the live action movie they made him the villain?
I thought that was dumb.
I was too. Watching the other Scooby Doo shows where he played a big part in it, I actually like Scrappy Doo a lot. So when they made him a villain, I'm like, oh come on, why?
So that movie was actually my first introduction to Scrappy. So
Really?
yeah,
That's an
and
awful way to get introduced to
dude,
Scrappy
and
Doo.
ever since then, I hated him.
Dude, watch have you seen Scooby Doo and the Ghoul School?
Yes.
Okay, that was my first introduction to Scrappy, and I loved him after that movie. I don't know. That's one of my favorite Scooby Doo movies. I love that one. That brings back so many memories as a child.
It's a pretty good one.
So with monsters, let's see. We got the clown. I feel bad. I don't know any of these ghosts. We got he kind of looks like a space skeleton, doesn't he?
Yeah, he kind of looks like Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he kind of does.
A little bit.
I wish I knew the kind of like the
Voodoo Man?
Yeah, the Voodoo Man. I should know him because I know he's like a famous Scooby-Doo monster.
Not as famous as this dude.
That's true, and that's really sad that I don't remember his name. Or she. I don't know. Was it a he?
It's a mystery.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, I feel awful. Dude, you know what one would be awesome if they released? The 10,000 volt ghost and it was glow in the dark.
Dude, that would be so cool.
Ooh, I don't think they've done Captain Cutler yet either.
I don't think they have either.
Yeah, they need to do Minor 49er. They've done the Creeper, which I hate that I missed out on because he's probably a bitch to get now. He's so much money. The Black Knight. Should they do the Cotton Candy Glob?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll probably pick up Scooby and Shaggy. I don't know about the monsters.
Yeah. Maybe once they get to more recognizable ones.
Yeah, ones that like I remember. Like I hate that I kick myself for missing out on the Creeper because he was like probably my favorite monster from the original show. I loved Creeper. All right. So next up is Office Space, and I've never seen Office Space.
Neither have I.
So we're gonna skip over those. Next we got in movie directors we have J.J. Abrams, which I've got to have this one because J.J. Abrams is one of my favorite directors working today.
He's pretty good.
Yes.
I wouldn't say he's a super strong storyteller.
I mean that's fair.
So like his writing is a little off, but his directing is on point.
He does a very good job at, I feel, reincarnating old franchises and bringing them back in a very good way.
He would actually be a pretty decent replacement for oh shit.
I have no idea who you're even talking about.
The Guardians director?
You forgot his
James
name.
Gunn, that's
okay.
it. He would actually be a pretty decent replacement for James Gunn.
Yeah, but he's like has a big part in Star Wars. Good luck getting Lucasfilm and Disney to let go of him.
Marvel's part of Disney.
Yeah, I know, but still, they don't like to switch directors from different franchises. I mean, can you blame them? Like, oh, you're working for Star Wars this year, then Marvel this year. Star Wars this year, Marvel this year.
Well, isn't he supposed to be switching back and forth from two different studios? And Disney's actually, or who is it has him in a contract right now?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he's in contract with whoever runs Star Trek.
Oh, isn't it Fox?
No, it's not Fox. Isn't it? I think Paramount.
Oh yeah, it is Paramount. Sorry. Yeah.
So I think he has a contract with Paramount.
The thing
and
is, though,
Disney's
because I think
wanted
they've
to
said
steal
that
back.
Star Trek 4 is, I think, officially shelved.
Makes sense.
I liked I didn't love the third one, but I still liked it.
It was good.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the last new Star Trek movie we get, I'm okay. I mean, it wasn't an awful way to go out.
Quentin Tarantino wants to take on a Star Trek project.
I'd be down with that.
I'd be so down.
I'd honestly be down to see him take on any franchise.
Yeah. But yeah, he could totally take on Guardians. If Disney wants to pick him up and
He
be
could.
like, you
That'd
can
be
double dip with Lucasfilms and Marvel.
Yeah, okay. I'd be interested. I got to see episode 9 first.
Yeah, episode 9 is going to be the selling point.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does with episode 8.
I feel he has so much work. I feel so bad for Abrams.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not writing this. If he is supposed to write this, I feel really bad.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, sorry, Star Wars fans.
I feel so many
Suck.
have checked out after The Last Jedi. I feel it's going to be hard for Abrams to bring a lot of the fans back, and it sucks. Because I'm still so excited to see episode 9.
I'm excited too. But I'm also, like, not super on... Like, I love the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
But I'm not, like, breaking down the door when it first opens.
I'll see it still, like, opening night, probably, just because I had to do that with The Force Awakens, because I had a feeling that, like, there was going to be something huge, and I didn't want to, like, go on Facebook the next, be like, oh... that huge spoiler insert here, this is why it affected the movie so much, and I'd be like, shit. So
there really wasn't anything like that in this, or in Force Awakens, was there?
Yeah, there was.
What?
Kylo Ren and Han Solo scene.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had that spoiled for me.
Dude, that sucks.
I didn't really care. So I knew, like, the whole the relationship.
Yeah.
I had a feeling of where it was going when I was watching the movie. And then when it happened, I was just like, oh, yeah. It didn't really, like, shock me.
I wasn't honestly shocked in The Last Jedi when, spoiler alert, Kylo Ren kills Snoke. I was like, I kind of saw that coming.
Dude, it went on for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's
just like, all right, just do it, dude.
I know, right? It's like he's already a wasted character. Just
put him out of his misery.
I feel so bad for Circus. He
Dude,
goes from
I feel bad for Phasma.
Yeah, I know, right? Again. But still, like,
she got beat by a janitor.
Yeah, true.
That's bullshit.
Just seeing Circus go from playing Caesar, one of his best CGI, if not one of the best CGI motion capture characters. What?
You can't put him up against Gollum.
Okay, I feel like they're almost on the same. I love Caesar so much.
Okay, that can be your personal.
Okay, it's my personal opinion.
Yeah, but you can't put him up against freaking Gollum.
What about Smeagol?
Isn't that the same guy?
Yeah.
Dude, that always confused the shit out of me.
I know, right? Yeah, me too.
Whenever I'm like, Gollum, and someone's like, oh, you talking about Smeagol? I'm like, oh, shit. Like, who the hell is Smeagol?
I know, right?
And then I'll Google Smeagol, and I'm like, well, that's
name.
Gollum.
Yeah, right?
And I'll Google Gollum, and it'll show different pictures, and I'm like, are there two of them?
But yeah. All right, back on track. Sorry. What else? So we got a bunch of soccer.
It's basically the same thing.
Some UFC stuff. Is that it?
That's really it.
All right. From London Toy Fair.
Yeah.
So then let's move on to Shazam.
Hells yeah.
So we got so they released 3 images of the new Shazam pops coming out. We got Shazam in his common costume. We got Shazam in his is that gray or charcoal?
That's not Shazam.
Oh shit, it's not.
That is Eugene.
Sorry, that is. I'm very sorry.
So the 3, because this one got shown to us, or the Shazam one, got shown to us by Zachary Levi.
Yeah. Which I'm definitely picking that one up. That
then
like
these 2 actually got released and then removed from the internet.
Oh.
But nothing dies on the internet once it's up.
True. Very true.
So these got leaked. And then they're just like, all right, freaking screw it. And so we got Eugene, which is like Shazam, but in like a gray costume.
So why isn't he called still Shazam? If it's just a costume change.
What I was able to gather
Okay.
is there's a Shazam family.
Shit? Okay.
Yeah. So it's like all these foster kids. He kind of share Shazam's powers.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they each have their own alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
So Billy Batson's is Shazam. Eugene, everyone else just goes by their name.
Oh.
But they all yell Shazam and change into like older versions of themselves.
Huh.
So Eugene is this little Asian boy that yells Shazam and turns into a big Asian boy. And then Darla, have you watched This Is Us?
No, huh?
Shit. So Darla is actually the normal Darla is played by the youngest daughter of Randall in This Is Us. She is super cute, but she turns into like the purple Shazam.
Okay, wait, This Is Us. Okay, I might have watched this show. Because what you're saying reminds me of it.
Yeah, it's the one with the twins.
Oh, yeah.
Or with the triplets.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that show. I've only seen like 4 episodes, though.
So it's Randall's the black dude's youngest daughter.
Youngest daughter, okay, alright.
Yeah, the freaking cutest shit one.
Dude, that's a damn good show. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. So, this freaking Funko may be following in the footsteps of Lego and spoiling movies for us.
You know, for a second, I legit... It took me a minute to get when you said that. When you're like, oh, you know, Lego... Funko's following in Lego's footsteps. I'm like, wait, what? Because I thought like you're talking about like the color scheme of the box. I'm like, okay, I guess that kind of looks like Lego. But yeah, I don't know why that didn't click. That it's a huge spoiler.
Yeah, so I went on IMDb and found these characters, Darla and Eugene, and I saw that Eugene was a little Asian boy, and Darla was a little black girl.
Huh.
And then I couldn't find the one for Darla, or who's supposed to be playing adult Darla. But there is a older Asian actor.
Yeah.
That Brielle's actually seen him and stuff, and says that he's like all types of freaking ripped. And I'm like, ooh.
Ooh.
And he doesn't have a name.
Huh.
And then there's like another one for Freddy. So like I was able to match a lot of these actors up together.
Yeah.
And find out who's playing who. Or like the...
Damn, they're really keeping a lot of this movie secret.
Yep.
Which I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they don't come into play till like the end.
Yeah. You want it to really just be Shazam's movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
He kind of deserves his own movie.
Yeah. And I want to see a lot of Zachary Levi. So.
Agreed.
All right. And then last one in pop news. Funko is releasing 2 Colonel Sandin pops. We've got Colonel Sandin holding just a bucket of KFC fried chicken.
Are you saying Sandin?
Sorry, Colonel Sanders. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry. First one is Colonel Sanders. My apologies. Holding a bucket of KFC chicken. And then the other one, which was a Funko Shop exclusive, which released yesterday, the 23rd of January, is him holding his cane. I feel like the one I would want is the one him holding the fried chicken. So I'm definitely gonna pick that one up, and that's why I didn't buy the Funko Shop exclusive yesterday, because I was actually like in line to get it, and it was loading, and I think I was like about to check out, and I'm like, why do I need to get this exclusive when I can just get the common and it's cheaper, and it looks a lot cooler in my opinion. So yeah, I just gotta find it in stores. So yeah,
Is it exclusive anywhere, or is
no, it's just a common, so shouldn't be too hard to find.
it? I don't think it would be.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I think Funko messed up with making the chicken one the common.
Yeah, I know. It should have been the other way around.
Yeah, because
You know
no one wants Colonel Sanders without the bucket.
Yeah, I know, right? You know what would be a creepy next ad icon to do? Remember it was like back in like the late 2000s, the Burger King mascot with that creepy mask.
Oh my gosh. That's freaking nightmare fuel.
They should totally make a pop of that. What do you think? I would
No.
so buy it. Come on. That'd be
Hell no.
be so cool. All right. Shall we jump into this week's sneak peeks?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So on this week's sneak peeks, our first one, we have Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase, and this one stars Sophia Lilly. Isn't that her name?
I don't know.
I think
I
we
didn't
suck
catch
with
her.
names.
I know. I didn't catch her name.
Oh.
She is the girl from It.
I feel like that's what everyone points out is, oh my goodness, it's Beverly from It. Yep,
Dude,
Sophia
it's true.
Lilly's.
That's what I freaking know her as.
Yeah, that's what I got too. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what sold me on it. I thought, I'm like, Nancy Drew. I'm like, no, It Part 2.
Don't you mean It 1.5?
1.5?
Yeah.
That's not what they're calling it.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, chapter 2 is when they're all grown up. This is like the middle, so it should be It chapter 1.5.
Okay, fair enough.
Kind of like many people consider Captain America: Civil War Avengers 2.5.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I can't blame them for calling it that. I really can't.
No.
So I forget. Oh my goodness, wasn't it Emma Roberts? I think her name was.
Yes.
I want to believe that she played Nancy Drew in the last live screen or live action adaptation.
So hers, I didn't watch it.
I didn't either.
But hers came straight to Nickelodeon.
No, it got released in theaters.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Where have you been?
I don't know.
it
Maybe it was
seems
just
like
so
that one might have
unimportant.
I don't know. From the looks of it, it looks like that one probably followed the books closer, because it takes place in like the time period I think it's supposed to. This one is taking place in modern time, but it's still like the same story. Yeah.
Did you watch or did you read Nancy Drew?
No, I never read a book of Nancy Drew.
I didn't either.
Okay. So literally, I have no idea what to go off of, because I never saw the movie either, with Emma Roberts.
Yeah, neither did I.
I mean, it has a 50. So it has a 50%, and it didn't do that good at the box office.
What'd it do?
So its budget was $20 million. It only grossed $30 million.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, it made its money back, but barely.
It was a kids movie.
Yeah, but
that was back when Emma Roberts wasn't doing stuff to be edgy.
True. Yeah, this came out in 2007. Holy cow. It's sad. That seems like it's sad that it's crazy to think that was so. Dude, that's the year the Simpsons movie came out, and Spiderman 3.
Ugh.
Damn, I feel old.
Dude, I remember going to see Spider-Man 3 in theaters.
I do too.
For a friend's birthday.
I walked out feeling a little disappointed.
I felt like I was touched inappropriately and didn't know how to handle it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I walked out and I'm like, what the hell was that? Like, I remember that feeling. Like, what was it, 2007?
Yep, 2007.
I was 11.
Yeah, we're about that. Yeah, we were that age.
Yeah, I remember walking out of there. My friend and the other people he invited were like freaking out, like, that was so cool. That was so cool. And I'm like, Spider-Man 2 was better.
It was. It really was.
Like, I remember getting in a fight over that with one of the other kids there. They're just like, wasn't this great? And I'm like, they were like, what, wasn't this so much better than Spider-Man 2? And I'm like, what? No. and we got in a fight over it, and they had to call his mom.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of like
bad.
superhero movies that don't even come close to how good Spider-Man 2 is.
Mm-hmm.
That is nearly a perfect sequel.
Almost.
Yeah.
The only real complaint I had with the movie was Mary Jane.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's really
But
all I have too.
That wasn't on anyone other than the actress.
Yeah. But yeah, no, other than that, yeah, everyone else was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's get back to the trailer.
Yep.
Because we haven't said one word about it, really. What are your thoughts? Are you excited for this? What do you think?
I'm kind of neutral on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I kind of like how doesn't seem like it would be a super kiddie movie.
yeah, it does.
It looks like something adults would enjoy.
Yeah,
And maybe like younger teenagers.
I mean, I would like either just red box it or like catch it on Netflix or something like that. I wouldn't actually like go see this in theaters.
If anything, I think I would go see this with my baby cousin.
Okay.
Maybe like take Brianna and Bailey.
Yeah, maybe but would you like try to catch on like a $5 Tuesday?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say, do you really want to spend $30 on this movie?
Well, they have school. I don't know.
You can always take them Tuesday night or like.
Wait, this comes out in the summer, right?
I have no idea. Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't remember the release date, but if it came out in summer, then hell yes, I'd take them on like a $5 Tuesday.
You cheap ass. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Whatever, movie tickets are expensive.
Oh, I know they are. I'm totally kidding. It sucks how much they are now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I would take them. I don't. It looks like it might be a little adult for maybe someone Brooke's age. Well, maybe Brooke is like the borderline. How old is Brooke?
You don't remember the age of your cousins?
No.
Wow.
I want to say she's like 10.
Okay, so yeah, I think she'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good age. It comes out March 15th.
Okay.
I mean, so I'm sure, like, what time are they out of school?
May, I want to say.
Well, no, sorry, I mean, like, what time? Do they
what
usually...
time? Like,
yeah, sorry.
I don't know. Like, they're out by
like
4.
Okay, so like the latest, so like you could like catch like a 5:30 showing, still get them home by like 7:38.
True. What do you think for like Bristol? Because she's 7.
Has she ever seen like an episode of Scooby-Doo? Because I feel she watched like a couple of episodes of that. She might like get into like mystery solving. Like she'd find it like interesting, and I think she would enjoy this movie as well.
Yeah.
So like maybe see if she's watched a little bit of Scooby-Doo and see if she's liked it, and if she has, then I think she'd definitely like this movie.
Yeah, I'll have to play that one by ear.
Okay.
But I think that'd be a real good movie.
Yeah, that'd be
to go see.
Oh, I completely agree. Yeah, good choice.
Another great movie that I would take him to go see would be Shazam.
You kicking me out of seeing that with you?
Hell no.
I was like,
hurt. No, this is like the second showing.
I know.
Because if the movie's half as good as trailer number 2 was.
Yeah. I agree.
Oh.
You know, I realized we never made that pact with DC. We only made it with Marvel.
it wasn't even like a real pact. We just kind of
Yeah, we
it
kind of
was an
started doing
unspoken
it.
thing
Yeah,
until Ant-Man and the Wasp happened.
yeah.
Braille's still in trouble for that.
Let's pretend that never happened.
Fair enough.
Okay. But so Shazam, TV extended TV spot or trailer number 2, whichever you want to call it. Amazing, truly amazing. It got
So
me
good.
more hyped for the movie, especially the ending when they are talking to a real estate agent, and she's like, "So you want a secret cave?" And he's like, "Yeah, like one on a hill or like something like really hidden. That's what we're really ideally searching for." Oh, I
Dude,
was dying.
Actually wanted like a high definition photo of Billy Batson jumping off that building.
I agree.
So someone pointed this out in another podcast I listened to, Dynamic Duel, for anyone who's curious. They were saying that they feel that that's like the going to be the ending scene, or like it's going to be like the scene right before the final battle, or something that they end the movie on.
That'd be a cool ending.
Because that was like super cool.
Yeah, that was.
Way he jumps. Like, I don't know what it is about Shazam, or just transforming characters in general.
I mean, he's a little kid that can change into a grown ass man in less than a second. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I just love like the Shazam.
Oh yeah, it's a badass line.
It is.
Even though Billy Batson laughs at it, but still, it sounds really cool when he's actually like says it to transform.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty badass. That scene was just incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
I wasn't super sold on Zachary Levi's delivery of being a little kid trying to pretend to be an adult.
Yeah.
Until this trailer too, when was at the gas station asking for beer.
Yeah, that was great.
That was so cool.
The thing that is Shazam. So when Billy Batson changes into Shazam, is he still supposed to like completely act like himself?
Yes.
Okay, because sometimes it feels like Zachary Levi Shazam isn't acting like Billy Batson. It doesn't feel like him.
So in what way?
Like I don't know, like from like the first trailer you get it to where like he's like this just like what's the word? Like in the beginning of the trailer you really don't get like a sense of like, oh, like I enjoy having like I actually don't even know where I'm going with this. Because thinking even though like you don't really get to see him like act as a kid that much, towards the end when like you are able to literally save a convenience store from getting robbed, you're gonna be showing off. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. I don't know where I was going with that.
So the way that Shazam works is he's supposed to have all of this wisdom and knowledge and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not that he ignores it. It's just his personality kind of takes over. So it's kind of like if you were to be talking to a kid.
Okay.
And they just say something really deep. And they don't really get what they said. But you're just like, holy shit. Like, you're freaking messing with my brain right now. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Where it's not like he knows what he's saying,
yeah,
but he doesn't.
Okay. It's like you're going to grow up to be a motivational speaker.
Right. So he has all this wisdom. Like, I think like the Shazam stands for something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to Google what Shazam stands for. But yeah, he's supposed to have all of this knowledge and power, and it's just shoved into a little kid. So he's not supposed to like act super adult, but he's not. I don't know how to describe Shazam. He's super complicated.
Yeah, I've never read like literally anything on Shazam. My first introduction to the character was him in Injustice. that was literally the first time I'd ever heard of Shazam. I'm like, who the hell is this? Um,
Yeah, so okay. So Shazam stands for the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, which includes his like invulnerability,
okay.
the power of Zeus, so like
Ooh.
thunderbolts, the courage of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury, which includes flight. So that's kind of how like his ability set.
So does he in a way give Superman a run for his money?
That's a real good question. I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Because hearing all those superpowers, yeah, that kind of like Superman better watch his back if like those two ever got into a fight. I mean, I'm sure they probably fought in the comics. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
That freaking helps. Google had like auto-filled me into how strong is Shazam compared to Superman? Okay. So Cora says Superman is stronger,
Uh-huh.
but Superman has a vulnerability to magic, which Shazam has.
Oh.
Yeah,
This would be an interesting fight.
that'd be a really
And
interesting
especially,
fight.
I would love to see Henry Cavill and Zachary Levi have their two versions of the characters have a battle. That'd be amazing. That'd be pretty cool.
So they say that Superman's stronger, but Shazam gives him a run for his money because of his magic,
Okay, all right.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
And is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I've actually liked Shazam a lot better than Superman.
I didn't like Superman until I saw Man of Steel.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you shitting me?
I'm dead serious. I just always thought that he was just like too overpowered and he was way too like I don't know, like everyone like when they say, "Oh, who's your favorite superhero?" They either go for Batman. When it comes to DC, it's either Batman or Superman. I'm just like I don't know, he's like overused. But after seeing what Henry Cavill brought to the character, I don't know, I fell in love with him.
Did you watch the Christopher Reeve Superman movies at all?
Yeah, I did. But
What?
I didn't love them.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, you want me to tell you the truth?
Yes.
I didn't watch them until after I saw Man of Steel.
You are the worst
I know I
kind
am.
of human being.
Yeah, I know I am. At least I watched them.
No. You don't get points for that. So the first Superman movie that I remember seeing was Superman Returns.
Okay.
My dad, like, I remember being like, this movie's garbage.
Damn.
Like, yeah. Like, I was just like, so when he was, like, shooting and the eye thing, like, where you get shot in the eye and then the bullet, like, hits his eye and, like, crunches, I thought that was really cool. The rest of it was just, like, garbage. And I was like, why is Superman getting his ass kicked right now? And my dad was just like, well, you need to watch the real Superman movie. And I'm like, there's another one? And he's like, yeah, there's like 3 others. I'm like, sweet. And he turned on Christopher Reeve Superman. Best Superman.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. And I'm really sorry that I did not watch those until after I saw Man of Steel.
Did you watch all of them?
Yes, I did. Because
how old were you?
What was it? So when was it? So Batman v Superman came out in 2016, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it was, I want to say it was a year after Man of Steel came out, so 2014? Didn't Man of Steel come out in 2013?
I want to say yes.
Okay. So it was 2014 because I remember I think like,
yeah, it came out our senior year.
yeah. Well, no. Well, the summer before senior year.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, same thing. I can't remember. Like, I think I had just gone to see a movie, and I went to Walmart just to see what they had, and I saw the 4-pack Superman collection, so I decided to pick it up just to see how it is, and yeah, I fell in love with them, and I feel bad for watching Man of Steel first over those.
Didn't you just say you liked Man of Steel more?
Well, yeah, but I do. So no, so yes, Man of Steel got me to like Superman, but I do wish that I would have been able to see Christopher Reeve's version first, if that makes sense.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
We need to do a Superman movie
Showdown?
showdown.
We do. Same thing with
Like,
Batman.
it'd be a real short one,
Yeah.
but we just need to have like a Superman marathon. Watch Superman 1, 2, and 3. I think there's a fourth one, if I'm remembering
I
right.
want to say there is. There's also a Supergirl movie, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah, that's like super low. Not as low as Catwoman, but it is
true.
super
It's
low.
close. It's almost there.
Yeah, so the fourth one, if we can find it.
Yeah.
Superman Returns. We just kind of got to.
You know what's really funny about that movie is the thing that like comes to my mind when I think of that movie is have you ever seen Epic Movie?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember the scene where I forget the guy's name, he's blonde, but like he envisions himself as Superman and a villain shoots the gun and like the bullet actually goes straight through his eye. He's like, "Oh my gosh, you shot me in the effing eye. That really hurt." He falls off the building. I don't know why that comes to mind whenever I think of Superman Returns, but yeah, that's. You think the movie would actually come to mind, but no, it's that scene from Epic Movie.
Yeah, to maximize movies, we should do Man of Steel. Because I think it was Superman Returns, then Man of Steel.
Yep.
And then to maximize it, Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, I'm down.
And maybe Justice League?
I really like Justice League, so can we?
Okay.
Yay.
And then we'll do a showdown on
Alright.
Best Superman.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Because I'm going to fight hard for Christopher Reeve.
I'll fight hard for Henry Cavill.
You're going to lose.
I know I am. I'm already preparing myself.
But if you ask me who my favorite DC hero is, and if you say on screen, it's going to be a little different because right now it's Aquaman. But if you're just asking in general, my favorite DC superhero is Shazam.
It's a good choice. It's a very good choice.
Yeah, I love his power set. I actually got introduced to him through, I want to say Lego Batman. Lego Batman 2.
Oh yeah, shit, he was in that one, I
was
think.
he in that?
I think so. I don't know, like
If
I
not
told
that
you.
one, it was Lego Batman 3.
Are you sure it wasn't Injustice?
When I've got introduced to him.
Oh. Okay.
Because I didn't play Injustice for a really long time.
We played at your house though.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh shit, maybe it was Injustice. Don't give me that look.
I'm giving you that look.
I have no idea.
You suck.
I want to say it was Lego Batman 2. If he was in Lego Batman 2, then it was that where I was introduced to him. If it wasn't,
it had to be Injustice.
It had to be Injustice, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll look up those dates later.
All right. Okay. So shall we move to the last trailer?
Yes. The last trailer is for a movie that's coming exclusively to Netflix.
And that
next month.
Yes, it's coming out February 15th, and it is called The Umbrella Academy. And color me interested. I'll watch it. I mean, I was like, for most of the trailer, I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was extremely confused.
Netflix isn't super good at trailers.
No, they're really not. Stranger Things, though, trailers they're really good at.
Okay, well that's kind of hard not to get right.
That's true. Because it's usually just like the title card and the badass music.
Yeah, that's not hard to do. But like with these ones, like like I've seen trailers for movies that I've seen on Netflix,
Yeah.
and they are like garbage trailers, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm watching that. And then Braille would be like, oh yeah, we already did, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was actually a really good movie. Netflix is really good with their content, real shitty with the trailers.
I think the trailers match the content though. Fuller House, but
Yeah,
I'm
I still have not gotten past the first episode of Fuller House.
really I enjoy it. I mean I'm like a season behind. Full House is definitely a lot better.
Dude, there's no contest.
There's not. And the biggest I'm with. So you said you can't get through the first episode, right? Okay, I was the exact same way. Like I almost turned it off because I literally felt, okay, you're literally pushing Full House down my throat. I get it, okay?
Yeah, I'm like, you're shitting on my memories. Stop it.
That Michelle joke, that was kind of funny.
That was hilarious.
When they all looked at the camera, I was dying. That was great.
That was awesome.
But other than that, like I was getting tired of like like the references to DJ to Joey to Uncle Jesse, like all this stuff. I'm like, or the ones with Nikki and Alex. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we get it,
dude. Like I so I was on board for a lot of it.
Yeah,
and then it was like the ending when they were doing the Flintstones thing.
Oh yeah,
and dancing around. So when they did the first little dance, I was like, "Oh, that's a nice little nod." And then they did it again, and I'm like, "F you guys, no." And I haven't watched anything after that.
Season 2 is a lot better than season 1. I'll definitely say that.
I can't jump seasons like
no,
that.
No, dude, that's fine. I mean, if you ever do get around to watching it, just know that Kimmy gets like very interesting. I don't like the Andrea Barber, I think is her name.
Right.
Her acting is like her and so I think Jodie Sweetin, isn't that who played Stephanie?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so out of the 3, I think she's the best actress out of the 3 because I feel Candace Cameron, she can be good, but at the same time I feel like she like goes too far with acting, like she overacts. And then Andrea Barber kind of does the same thing.
Overacting is the worst.
Yeah.
Brielle's been watching Beauty and the Beast. It's like a weird crime show.
Oh, I've heard of it. Is it on the CW?
Yes,
okay.
With Kristen Crook, or however you say her name.
I don't know.
She overacts hard.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
And she was like the worst part of Smallville for me. At least she was good at the beginning. Is once she started getting into like the super trouble.
Yeah.
That she just got on my nerves. But yeah, overacting is the worst.
I mean, as far as like comebacks, like reinventing or like bringing a show back, Fuller House is not the worst I've seen. It's far from it, but it's definitely not the best. I've seen a lot of shows do better.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but I don't know. I really don't have a lot to say about this trailer. Like, I'll watch the movie, but like I told you, I'm like really, really lost. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So with the trailer, we just got. Apparently, there was like 48 random women in the world that gave birth on the same day.
Yeah.
And they just weren't pregnant that day.
Yeah. And then the main guy, I guess, adopts 8 of them, right?
The professor?
Yeah, the professor. He adopts 8 of them. And then...
I thought it was 6.
It might have been 6. I can't remember. And then he dies.
And then there's like a monkey.
Yeah, I know. That came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the shit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Just some random monkey dude. And then they all have superpowers for some reason.
Yeah, and then there's just like a whole montage of like what's going to happen in the story. And
Their power sets look really
They
good
do.
though.
Yeah.
They
Those
look really
masks that
good.
they were wearing at the beginning, those look really cool.
Those were way cool.
Yeah.
Like that looks like some Deadpool shit.
Weren't they kind of like Robin masks?
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah. But they had the white eyes,
They did.
which I didn't think would work.
It worked very, very well.
Like that's something that I would kind of want to see. Not them do it like just like as a concept. Them do that like for Titans.
That would
Robin's
be pretty
mask
cool.
have the white over, just to see how it looked. And if it looked really cool, I think it could work.
I've always wanted to see a live-action Ninja Turtles movie with them with white eyes instead of their actual like eye color. I don't know why. Like when it comes to like them actually just having like the white eyes, I think they look a lot more intimidating and a lot cooler.
Yeah.
So
It was kind of like that 2003 Ninja Turtles.
yeah, like that. Like they looked awesome in that one.
Yeah.
I mean, and like did you see the 2007 movie TMNT?
Yes.
Like when they were like hiding in the shadows and like they opened their eyes, it was white, and that was freaking awesome. That looked badass.
that was so cool.
I'd love to see more of that.
Yeah. I wonder if that would work like live action.
That's true. I'd love to see like another Ninja Turtles movie with that same animation, because I thought the turtles looked great in that movie.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with the turtles. There's just the best way that they looked was in the original movies.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. I agree.
If they could like update the prosthetics for those and the mask, I would be on board for another movie exactly like that.
I would have been down for a third movie with the new Ninja Turtles, but this second one didn't make that much, which sucks.
I'm still not a huge fan of how they looked.
I mean, dude, like you remember like when the remake was coming out and we were about to graduate high school, I told you how much I hated how Donatello looked.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
dude.
like, you gotta be kidding me. You're giving him suspenders. You're giving him glasses. We get it. He's a nerd. Why are you ruining my favorite Ninja Turtle? But when I saw the movie, like, it worked. I didn't mind it. I thought it like really worked. Like, and he had like literally shit all over his shell, but I was fine with it.
The thing that bothered me with that was how big they were.
Yeah, that's true. I think Donatello was the tallest, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the other ones were just freaking giants.
Yeah.
And didn't care for that.
I mean, Donatello was the tallest in the, not the new Nickelodeon series, but the previous one. He was the tallest one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not talk about the new series.
Yeah, but at least those guys were like normal size.
That's true. I missed that show. That was a great rendition of the Turtles.
I actually didn't get to watch that too much.
Really?
Yeah.
They need to release the full series, because all I have is the first season. They need to release the full series, because I want to buy it. I just want to binge watch that.
Isn't it on Hulu?
Oh yeah, shit, it is.
Yeah, you could just watch the whole thing on Hulu.
That's true. All right, well, I know where a month of my time's going now. Sorry, a week probably, not a month.
So 1 out of 3, or 1 to 3.
1 definitely Shazam, absolutely.
Yeah, no contest.
2, just because Sophia Lilly's, just I think she's a really good actress. I'm gonna have to put Nancy Drew at number 2, and then number 3, The Umbrella Academy.
I'm actually going to give Umbrella Academy number 2.
Really?
Yeah, just because I'm a little more interested or curious to see that than I am Nancy Drew.
Free, isn't it?
It's because it's free.
Well, it's not free, but you don't have to pay an extra fee.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
It's like any new movie that comes out, they make you pay extra.
I'd cry.
I would too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you guys suck.
All right. Shall we jump into our main event of the evening?
Let's do it.
All right.
Time for the main event. Let's play game.
All right. So, in honor of our 50th podcast episode here on the All Bros podcast,
Hells yeah.
we are going to be reviewing Spider-Man on PlayStation 4, which was said a couple days ago, and this just makes me so freaking happy. It is the best-selling superhero video game in 15 years.
Was there a superhero game that came out before?
Well, there was like all the Batman games.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's insane that Spider-Man outsold Batman. And it makes it even better because he was only on one platform. He wasn't multi like Batman was.
Yeah.
So that just makes me
incredible.
more happier.
It's eat your heart out.
Yeah, right?
Bats.
Ugh.
Batman games are fun.
They are. And I mean, I could argue to say like which is a better superhero game, Arkham City or Spider-Man, because Arkham City is truly remarkable. I love that game so much.
Arkham City was really good.
But I'm like,
Spider-Man's so much better though.
it is. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, I'm Marvel fanboying over here, but Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, Hawkeye is my favorite Marvel superhero and favorite superhero ever. But growing up, Spider-Man was always my favorite. He was always the one I attracted to the most, and I'd honestly have to say he is my second favorite superhero, just because he's so relatable and just all this. And what Insomniac was able to do with this character, not make you what they were able to do with Spider-Man, but also with Peter Parker. Like you actually like cared what happened to Peter Parker. You like wanted to see what else was going to happen in his life. Mm-hmm. Which I think is a hard thing to do.
Dude, it was a really rough thing to do. And I liked how they didn't shove the origin in our face.
Yeah, I was really grateful about that. Like
they treated us like adults.
Yeah, I love how because I don't know if it's said, but so he's 23 in this game. And is it said how long he's been Spider-Man?
I don't think they said like an exact date.
Okay.
But if they're keeping up with like the comic stuff, I think he was like 16 when he first got bit by the spider.
Okay.
So if he was 23, that's what, 5 years?
Yeah, about 5 years.
So he's been Spider-Man for a while. He might have been 15, and it maybe have been like
actually that's 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, damn, he's been Spider-Man for quite a long time.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's like I liked how with this game, with the mechanics of like the fighting, it felt like you were fighting with an experienced Spider-Man.
Yes.
Not like really a super basic like punching and then it's like unlock these combos. It's like no, you unlock different stuff to make your attacks that you already know more powerful.
What I also loved is like Insomniac didn't just try to copy like the Batman fighting and then make it Spider-Man. It still felt like you were actually it was different. It didn't feel like, oh, it's Batman but I'm playing Spider-Man. It was completely different. Everything that Spider-Man did, I'm like, yeah, that is a move that Spider-Man would do.
Dude, I actually feel that Batman feels like fighting as Spider-Man.
That's fair.
Because like the one mechanic that I remember is or from the Batman games, is when you're fighting, you have the sense or like the target or like a danger warning from the combatants, and then you can deflect it.
Yeah.
It felt a lot more natural with Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, because of Spider Sense.
Yeah, because there's a lot of attacks when I was getting like ganged up on in Batman that I was just like, bullshit. Like Batman, you freaking like grapple hook yourself away.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Did you feel in some parts, well, so like more so really towards the ending when you're about to take on not Fisk, Lee, it's like the final time you face him, and you kind of have to be like stealthy taking out his guys while you're outside. I don't know if it's just you, but like when he like web strikes a lot of them and like webs them up to poles, I'm thinking, okay, one, how the hell does none of you hear this? And second, how the hell did none of you see this? Like, there's no way that you can't catch a guy being webbed up from the corner of your eye.
Yeah, the stealth in this game was a little lacking.
Yeah, but I can excuse it because of how good this damn game is.
Yeah. Dude, there was a lot, because Spider-Man's like no kill policy.
Yeah.
When I was doing a stealth attack and would fling the guy up and then like web his shoulders and then pull him down into the bar or whatever I was standing on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that dude's dead. Like, there's no way that he's not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I was also a lot of the time, like, especially when I was inside doing the stealth missions,
Yeah.
when I would web them up and then they'd just be hanging there. And then there would be a guy that would like be looking in that direction and
I know,
be like,
right?
everything's fine.
Like they notice it, like I get like they'll notice like, oh, like we got a man down, like watch out for the perimeter, there's someone here. But when there's a guy webbed up like right in front of your peripheral vision, you don't say shit to your other guys.
Yep.
Like, okay. Has it been said how long like Spidey's webs last?
2 hours.
2 hours, okay. All right. I wonder if you could test that in the game. Like just stand there for 2 hours.
And then they just fall.
Yeah. If they
That'd be great.
If they don't bullshit, Insomniac, what the hell?
That'd be pretty
Oh,
good.
that'd be so funny.
So there was so much about this game that was so good, fun, and then there was a lot of like the bullshit missions with Mary Jane and Miles. Oh my gosh, those were nightmares.
There was a lot of times that I know they saw me, but I'll admit I yelled at the screen, "How the hell did you see me?"
Yeah. Something that I really enjoyed about this game, one of the mechanics of it, you had to fight like Spider-Man.
You did.
You couldn't do just stealth. You couldn't do just punching. And you couldn't do just webbing. You had to do all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that.
Me too.
Like, I got my ass kicked a ton at the beginning of the game until I learned, oh yeah, I got webs.
Yeah,
And I got these web gadgets I can use. The impact web gadget became my best friend.
Dude, the being able to literally throw lying around shit at your opponents became my best friend.
Oh my gosh,
that
dude,
saved
so
me
helpful.
so much. Especially like the big guys with like the electricity gauntlets or whatever. Yeah, like being able to just like throw like trash cans or mailboxes and shit at them, that like literally saved my ass so many times.
Right?
Ugh.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I loved the suit selection in this.
I did too.
It was so versatile. I loved how you could mix and match the suit abilities.
Yes.
So during night missions, I think I told you this, I would play as the Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
And then during my day missions, I would switch between Stark suit, Iron Spider, and Sam Raimi. Those
Literally
were the best.
For once I got it, and I don't remember what level I was on, but once I was able to unlock the Spider-Man Homecoming suit, I literally didn't change my suit throughout the whole rest of the missions. I just love that Spidey suit so much.
It's a good suit.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but my new favorite suit is the one where it looks metallic. It's kind of like an Iron Spider looking suit, but the eyes glow like a green, and then the spider, it's kind of really like choppy, and it has like a glowing green effect on it.
Is it the one he used at the end?
No.
Okay, it's not that one.
It's a different one. I'll have to show you.
Okay.
Or try to find the name somewhere, but it's a really nice suit. It's one of the later ones that you unlock.
Okay. I've literally unlocked barely any suits. I got to get working on that.
How many suits do you have unlocked?
I do not know.
Okay, do you have the Iron Spider one unlocked?
Nope.
$20.99.
Nope. Dude, like literally, I've only played through the story. That's it. I haven't done any of the side missions.
What about the boxer?
No.
You don't have the boxer?
Oh wait, no. Sorry. Yeah, I do have that one. Sorry.
Okay. Trying to think of, because I don't play as the other ones that much. That's a rough one. Like, how many suits do you think you have unlocked?
Let's see. 6 or 7?
6 or 7?
I don't know.
Bloody hell, dude.
I'll have to count.
I had them like all unlocked before I even got close to the ending.
Well, aren't you an overachiever?
It's because I'm freaking. I can't.
You're a completionist.
I am a completionist.
Yes.
I'm a very hard completionist. I got all the backpacks unlocked within the first couple days of actually owning the game.
Damn.
And then the rest, whenever like there would be these challenges, like
Yeah.
the black cat missions, where you'd have to go and find those cats, or
I haven't played any of those.
you haven't?
Mm-mm.
They unlock in the story.
You didn't play any in the story, did you?
Yeah,
Ooh.
there's one that you do as a story mission
I don't remember that one.
where you. Have you been introduced to Black Cat at all?
Just audio.
Just the audio?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the
Oh,
audio of
yeah.
it, of her, and you find one of her stakeout points, and then you have to
Okay,
find one of those
alright.
cats.
Okay, now I remember that.
I
My
felt
bad.
like once that mission got unlocked and there's like collectibles, I went and collected all of those and unlocked the one of her other suits that she gets you. It's a pretty bitchin' suit. It's like a completely black suit with a big ass red spider.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's really nice looking.
Nice.
What was your favorite web gadget? Or do you use your web gadgets?
The only one I really used was the I want to say, wasn't it just like the web bomb?
Dude, the web bomb is a beast.
Yeah, that was really the only one that I used a lot.
I love that one
Yeah.
with a group of people. I grew partial to the web mine or the trip
that was
mine.
a good one.
I loved that one. I loved shooting people with them, and then like whenever they would turn really quick,
Yeah,
after they got shot, they would attach themselves to a wall.
it's great.
Or the best thing would be if they were like next to someone, and they would web up to their buddy, and then it would like pull them both in, knock them out, and then it would web them to the floor.
Oh, I loved it. So good.
That was a really helpful tool. So the story, incredible.
Oh, absolutely.
There wasn't a slow bit to the story.
No, there wasn't. And like I told you, like I never got bored with any of like the Peter Parker parts. Like I wanted a lot more from just Peter's life.
I got a little sick and tired of the circuit missions.
Yeah.
So
okay.
those ones, and when you're trying to find chemicals, I don't know what those are called.
Oh, wait, like that mission when he's like, Scorpion stabs him in the back and he's trying to find the antidote, or
Yeah,
okay, that one was like, I don't know, just like everything that like Octavius says to him, you're just like, oh my goodness, like, oh my heart, you blame him for everything.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a rough one.
And it just got worse. Like, ugh. But so basically, the story is, Peter is 23 now. He's been Spider-Man for a couple of years. He is working with Dr. Otto Octavius, trying to create the basically things that create Dr. Octopus, mechanical arms. He's dealing with if him and MJ are fully done or if they want to try to rekindle their relationship. He's trying to help Aunt May at a feast, and then trying to help May at feast, and then also trying to help once he is introduced to Miles, trying to help him deal with the loss of his spoiler alert father. And just seeing Peter's character growth is really remarkable in this game.
I really enjoyed how natural the transitions between the Miles and Mary Jane missions, they just flowed really well.
They did.
Like, it was always when he was doing something else.
Yeah.
When he's like, oh, I'm going to go help at feast, and then Mary Jane, it switches to her doing her mission.
Yeah.
My favorite mission of hers, and it was also probably the most difficult for me to complete, was when they were in the train station. When all the demons came.
Honestly, the one I thought was harder was the one where you're in Osborn's penthouse.
That one was harder.
That one was
one was way harder. But I like that one because you get to see Spider-Man in action from Mary Jane's perspective. And I loved that.
That was pretty damn cool.
Like that was something that we never got to see before. It was always Spider-Man's in the room. Now we're playing as Spider-Man.
Yeah. But
no, we got to play as Mary Jane. And that was just so cool.
It really was.
But I liked when with Miles, it was like super fluid. Like Peter gets knocked out from the explosion. He gets dragged off, and then it switches from his perspective to Miles. Yeah. And then you get to see like Peter getting dealt with, and you get to go play as Miles, and that was just so cool.
Sad how that mission ends, though.
Oh, so sad how that mission ended.
Poor Miles.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, very rough. All right. Who was your favorite character?
My favorite character. It's kind of a rough one.
It is.
Because I want to say Otto was for the longest time. I really liked Otto.
Yeah.
I actually didn't think that we were going to get... Sorry.
You good?
I actually didn't think that we were going to be seeing Doc Ock in this game.
I didn't either. Yeah, I didn't.
Like, I thought that they were going to have nods towards it.
Yeah.
I didn't piece it together with them working with prosthetics.
I
was just like, okay, how is this going to work? And then you just get to see how it progressed to the artificial limbs.
Yeah. Once he like comes out when he's like, oh, just in time to celebrate. He's like, wait, what? And like the arms would come out. I'm like, oh shit, this is going downhill very fast.
Yeah. I loved that when he was talking about like, oh, we can be more with these prosthetics.
Yeah.
And showing all the different things that they could do. And like stretching and everything. And I'm like, is he going to have like super weird looking claws? Like, I thought it was going to be like hands at the end of his legs.
Dude, I feel that would have pissed so many people off.
I know. I was like, that's so gross.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it stretch and like the weird shape that it went into, I was like, that is so cool. Yeah. Everything in this game worked.
It really did.
Like, they made Vulture work really well without copying what they did in Homecoming at all.
Yeah. They made Electro awesome.
Electro was badass.
Yeah.
The only one that I felt was a little overdone was Shocker.
Yeah, Shocker was kind of overdone. I can agree with that. Cause I don't know, like Shocker like comes into the story like so early in the game that like he's gone and you're just like, oh well, shit, okay. And then little while or I don't know how long it takes, but Like, and then like finally you get to like the Sinister Six. And was Shocker ever part of the Sinister Six or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But there was a lot of people that were in the Sinister Six that weren't. Like, I think Craven was.
Oh, okay.
I remember. Sandman. But we didn't get to see them at
Dude.
all.
If they make a sequel, I'd love to see Insomniac's take on Sandman.
They could do that with all the more fluid villains in Craven. Like Venom would work really well.
They gotta put Green Goblin though. Like,
oh yeah, Green Goblin, Craven, and Venom, and Sandman.
Do you think? Well, wait, no, I'm skipping to the end. So you didn't really answer. Who is your favorite character? It's a hard choice because all the main Spider-Man characters are so great in this game.
Yeah, they were. Because this is so rough, and I don't want to say Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's fair. Even though he was fantastic in the game.
Yeah, he was. I'm going to give it to Otto.
I'm going to have to agree.
Otto?
I give it to Octavius as well.
I love the mentor aspect to it. It was so good.
And like the point where Otto's like, if you want to seek a position with more of a future, and Peter's like, no, I came to work here. I came to work for you because of your mind, and that's not going anywhere, so neither am I. And I'm just like, holy crap, oh, that is so sweet. And then they like hug after that. I'm just like, damn it, I know something bad's coming, but shit, you got me getting the feels over here, Insomniac.
I know. I kind of yelled at Peter there.
Yeah.
I was just like, that shit don't pay the bills.
Right. It's like, when he's like, what's a couple bucks when you want to change the world? I'm like, don't you mean like a couple hundred? Rent ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially in New York.
Yeah, because Aunt May gave him wasn't it like $300 in that envelope, like $300 or $400? It's really not going to go that far.
Yeah, I'm like, cool. You bought him another half a month.
Yeah, right. Seriously though. But yeah, no, just seeing the transition of Otto Octavius was remarkable. Even someone like pointed I was watching all of the clips of Otto Octavius in the game, and someone pointed out that the way that Insomniac portrayed Octavius in this game, it feels like an insult to call him Dr. Octopus, because in one sense you completely understand why he did what he did. In a sense, he's not the bad guy.
I'll agree with you there.
Yeah.
But
at the same, okay, I won't call him Dr. Octopus. Can I please call him Doc Ock?
Yeah, I feel like that one would be a hard. You personally don't want to call him Dr. Octopus, but J. Jonah Jameson would.
Oh yeah,
in a heartbeat. I love the narration from him.
Oh, that was
holy
fantastic.
Shit. I did a lot of the missions where you have to find Harry's labs.
Yeah.
And there was one where you have to vaccinate pigeons by capturing them and then releasing them. And there's a narration in that J. Jonah Jameson does where, after you complete that one, where he's saying, I've had people call in and tell me that they've seen Spider-Man pulling pigeons out of the sky. What does he do with those? Everything else about him is like a spider. He crawls like a spider. He swings like a spider. Maybe he eats like a spider. Maybe he's eating these pigeons and just these absurd things. I'm like, this is great.
That is amazing. I kind of see who did the voice of Jameson because he did a great job.
He did a really good job.
Everybody in this game did a great job of voice casting. I did not. Have you ever seen the regular show?
Yes.
Okay, this took me by surprise because what is his name? So do you know the character Rigby?
Yes.
Okay, the guy that plays him, William Salyers, he is the voice of Otto.
What?
Yeah, he plays Otto Octavius.
That's disturbing.
Why?
Because I've seen regular show, and now I can hear freaking Rigby
Yeah, I
and
know, right?
Otto
Yeah,
Octavius.
Yeah, I can too. It creeps me out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? It's awesome.
But I love that point that you made about Otto. You kind of really felt for him, and it felt like an insult to call him Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, it really does. And so for the longest time, and I don't know, like I gotta like really like think about this, but like they are literally tied now. For the longest time, it was my number one favorite Spider-Man villain was always Green Goblin, and then it was Dr. Octopus. Right now, after this game, these two are tied, and I don't know which one I like better. It's a hard-ass decision.
Decision.
Slurring my words here. I'm sorry. Decision because of how well Doc Ock was portrayed in this game.
He was portrayed really well.
Especially the ending fight that we get between Spider-Man, and this is like a huge spoiler alert right here, when Spider-Man's like half of his like mask is torn off, but he still doesn't see his face after that. He still doesn't see his face, but his words, "You're such a disappointment, Parker," and like I think I already told you, but like when he said that, I'm like, oh my, like my heart sunk. I'm like, he knew. Like how long did he know? But then you brought up a good point that when he was working on the Spidey suit in the lab at the beginning of the game, that's probably when he discovered that, oh shit, Parker Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But like going back and just like thinking of like, okay, so Octavius was like so like set on making Osborn pay that he was literally okay with killing this kid that he thought of as a son. And it's just like so disturbing that it like hurts even more.
That is something that I love that they talked about a little bit with Mary Jane, when Peter's like so distraught, being like I could have helped him, I could have done this, I could have done that, and Mary Jane's just like, you don't know if the neural stuff that was happening to him just unlocked what he already was.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know if that was really him.
Yeah.
Because or if he, like, the fake guy was the one at the beginning.
I also love when she says, a part of me wants to say never give up on a friend because you're supposed to be with them through thick and thin like that. But at the same time, after seeing what Octavius has done, it's kind of hard to justify sticking with him after that. Yeah. And so I'm like, yeah, you got a good point, MJ.
Yeah.
So
there was a lot of good points, because I felt for Otto, with his body deteriorating.
Yeah.
I feel like I said that wrong, but whatever.
I think you said it right. I'm pretty sure.
And him taking every step that he could to prevent that, or to keep that from happening. And it was, everything in, like, with his story was really well done.
It really was. And like another great line is when it's like halfway through the battle with Doc Ock and like his like goggles are knocked off and he says, "You look tired, Parker." And Peter's like, "Oh, not tired, just hurt." And that even hit harder too. I'm like, damn.
I was like, ooh.
That was probably my favorite fight of the game, just because like I had a hard time like fighting Octavius, because Like you don't want to hurt him.
Dude, it wasn't. I loved how this or that level wasn't hard to do.
It wasn't.
It hurt to do.
Yeah.
And that's what made it so amazing as a final battle.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they made it a little easier because
I'm trying to think of like what was the hardest boss battle.
I want to say the one between Electro and Vulture.
Yeah, that's true. Because like every time you get like a 1-up on Electro, like Vulture would come in and you'd have to block his
Swoop
shit.
at you.
Yeah, I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I had a super hard time with that one.
Yeah, that one was a bitch.
Like after I was done with that, I saved the game and went to bed. I'm like, I'm done.
The funny thing is, like, I think like my first 5 minutes of playing that level, I was like, this is pretty easy, you know, like, this is a pretty easy boss fight. But like once like Vulture kept like coming in, and like while he was doing that, like Shocker was like kicking my ass, and like I was like literally at 25% health. I'm like, ah, shit, I'm screwed.
Yeah, healing became my best friend.
Yeah, right. That's how I was with the battle with Octavius. Like I was like pressing that button as often as I could.
Yeah, that was good. The one between Scorpion and Rhino, that one was rough for me, and it was only because my timing was super shitty.
It was kind of a bitch trying to get Rhino under like the stuff that you had to push down on him.
Yeah.
That was a bitch. But it was definitely like the funniest fight, just watching them interact with each other. And Spidey's like, you know what, I can leave and you guys can just deal with this by yourselves.
I loved his quips.
Oh, his quips were amazing in this game.
Yeah.
Like when Otto like he's like, this is all your fault, Norman, you son of a... And he's like, well, I guess I know who you're not voting for in the next election. And Otto gets angry. He's like, sorry, I have a problem with making bad jokes in tense situations.
Yeah. Whoever does the writing for Spider-Man games is amazing.
Seriously.
Other than the movie video games or the ones like based off the movies, there aren't really that many video or like the quips are on point.
Oh yeah.
There's not one that I'm like, oh, that like the quips could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, no, this game they were like perfect.
Yeah, they were super good.
Oh, they were amazing.
Did you notice this mechanic? This is like above and frickin' beyond for developers. If you were swinging around when he was on a phone call, did you notice that his voice sounded like he was exerting himself?
I didn't notice that.
So if he's swinging around, it sounds like he's exerting himself, and then if you stop, his voice goes back to normal.
How did I not notice that?
There's a video that shows, and it's insane, dude.
That is...
Like, I didn't notice it till like maybe 3/4 of the way through the game. And I was like, this is amazing.
That is such great detail.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Insomniac. Another way you guys killed it with this game.
Yeah. They freaking destroyed with this game. Everything was so good. The web swinging was
it was so fluid. Amazing.
It rivals Spider-Man 2.
I think it beats Spider-Man 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I love Spider-Man 2.
I may have to agree with you.
Like, to me, Spider-Man 2 is probably the best movie-based game we've ever gotten. In my opinion.
I'll give you that.
But when it comes to swinging, I'm sorry, this game wins hands down. This swinging was so gorgeous.
It was just effortless. Like, you really did feel... You do when you play it.
You feel like Spider-Man. And that's what you want in a Spider-Man game. And Insomniac was able to pull that off flawlessly.
Yeah. Like, I can't think of any instance where it didn't feel super fluid. Because when I was on the rooftop, I would do the web pull and then the leap.
Yeah.
That felt amazing.
I love doing that. It's so fun.
The only thing, and this is like a really minor gripe, like this is a nitpick,
Okay.
is when you would go to like water towers and go to web underneath them,
Mm-hmm.
it would slow you down, and I didn't really care for that.
Okay, that's fair.
But other than that, the web swinging was just perfect.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And I freaking remember you telling me that you couldn't wall crawl. And I was like super angry at the game when I first got it. I'm like, ugh.
I felt really stupid when I finally figured out how to.
Yeah, you just run up against a wall.
Sorry. But I'm sorry, I prefer wall running than web crawling.
I web crawled a lot.
Really?
Yeah. It helps me feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay. But it was just like so much fun, like when you like wall ran, and then when like it'd give you the notification when you reached the top of the building, you pressed X, and then you did a flip, and then just like that. I'm like, I love doing that so much.
Yeah, that was freaking gave me chills.
Yeah. Because it reminds me of the beginning of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 when he basically does that same thing, doesn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's the exact same move.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just everything about this game. The mechanics, the skill tree didn't feel like a freaking chore.
No.
Like I felt that I felt that I could have beat the game without touching the skill tree.
Yeah, I think you could, but I feel the skill tree made it a lot more fun to play.
Oh yeah.
Made you feel like the game already makes you feel like Spider-Man, but that just like one-ups it on feeling like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like it didn't feel like I was upgrading someone from like a level 0.
Yeah.
It felt more like I was starting with a character, like a pre-made character that knew what the hell they were doing.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And then it was just like I just clicked the show me the tutorial again button, and it just showed me how to play the game.
Have you seen the video? So do you remember like Spider-Man 2 a lot, the game?
Not a whole ton. It's been a while.
Do you remember the beginning, like the voiceover guy that showed you how to play the game?
Yeah.
Okay, someone did that, reenacted that, but with this game, with the Tobey Maguire suit.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it's so awesome. It brought back so many good memories. It's amazing. I'll have to send you the link. It's fantastic. He did a great job.
So, someone actually, the cutscenes, when he gets his new Otto Octavius suit.
Oh yeah.
Running through.
Uh-huh.
So if you start the game over with because once you complete it, you can do a new game plus.
Oh yeah, because it like says once you complete the story, or you could try it on a different difficulty and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you keep all your settings, so anything that's unlocked you keep.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you like get 100%, you can start the game over and try it at a different difficulty, but already have everything unlocked that you already have.
Awesome.
Right? Yeah.
Thank you.
So someone showed that cutscene where he's like showing off the new suit.
Yeah.
With the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit. And they overdub it with the Sam Raimi theme song. And it is the most glorious thing on planet Earth.
Okay. Dude, you gotta like find that video and send me the link to it. I gotta watch that.
Oh, it is incredible.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
It is so perfect, dude. Like,
So
I can't hype it up enough. It was just like, yes!
Oh. That suit transitioned very well to the game. It looks fantastic.
Dude, it looks flawless.
It does.
Like, I don't know how many pictures I took with that damn suit. And I'm like, I'm saving this as a wallpaper. I'm saving this as a wallpaper. I'm saving this one as a wallpaper. I think the only thing that I haven't done with that suit yet is jumped off Avengers Tower and taken a selfie with the Avengers A.
Do it.
I did that a ton with the Civil War suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Makes
did it a
sense.
couple times with the Iron Spider suit too.
Very nice.
I wish you could change his pose when he's with the selfie.
Yeah.
Because it's always just the
peace sign.
or not his webs.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Like that kind of. I wish you could change the pose a little bit.
Yeah, that
But-
would be nice. But
I mean, there are different ones. Like if you're diving,
yeah.
he has one that you can do. When you're web swinging, there's one you can do. Like there's a bunch of different like poses that he does. It's just you kind of have to get in the right position.
Yeah. All right, least favorite character in this game.
Least favorite. That's a hard one.
I can't really think of a character that I really hated.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, if I'm like really saying, "Oh, I hated them," it's because they were a villain. So it's really not saying that I hated their character.
Maybe Norman. I mean,
I don't know. I still liked Norman's story. I still liked what they did with Otto and Norman. I thought that was really cool.
I did too. Okay, maybe I'll give it to Fisk.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
Because I mean, you don't really deal with him all that much.
you literally see him for like 5 minutes and that's it. Which sucks because the Kingpin's such a great villain.
Yeah, but he's more of a Daredevil.
Yeah,
I more
okay.
associate him with Daredevil.
That's fair. Yeah, I would have to agree. If I don't hate him in the game, but like as far as like characters, I'm just like, you really didn't need. I would say Kingpin. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about like Vulture and Electro, and Rhino and Scorpion, but I feel like they fit more into the story than Kingpin did.
Mm.
All right.
I mean, Kingpin was a really good starter.
He was because like like once you've never played the game, he was kind of a bitch to beat at the beginning.
Oh my gosh.
I remember we were playing it at Caleb's house, and he died like 3 times just trying to beat the Kingpin. It was pretty funny.
So mad. I want to do the new game plus just to beat him up really fast.
Do it. All right. Most important. Who was the most important character? I don't know. I feel like this is kind of odd. I mean,
Probably give it to Otto.
yeah. I mean, if not for him, it wouldn't really move Peter's story along.
He wouldn't really move the story along at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's kind of the mastermind behind everything.
Yeah.
I would love to know at what point he started planning all that stuff out.
Yeah, I know. Like, seriously.
Because he was, like, he had the plans for the raft power stuff before he went all evil.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he was planning on doing that the entire time. Like if he was always kind of an evil little prick, or if that's just kind of what it grew into because the neural stuff messed with him.
Vulture points out a good point, though. I love when they're it's when I believe it's when Shocker and Vulture are taking on Spidey, and he's like, so refreshing to work for a man. Electro, sorry.
I know, I confused the shit out of those two.
Electro and Shocker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like so confusing because their like powers are super similar.
So when Spidey's facing Vulture and Electro, and Vulture's like, so refreshing to work for a man like Octavius, backup plans for his backup plans. Like, I don't know, I never thought a supervillain would actually like have, like, yeah, I'd expect them to have a backup plan, but I did not expect them to have like an actual plan C. Most villains just plan to plan B.
Mm-hmm.
So that just proves how smart Octavius really is.
He's a very intimidating villain.
Yeah.
With how brainy he is.
Mm-hmm. Like,
same with Norman.
Oh, yeah. Their interaction in the game was fantastic. Like, when he's saying like, you know, like, oh, tell them the truth and everything, and like when he like literally says, "You're nothing without me. You're a failure, Otto, and you always will be." I was like, holy shit. Like honestly, for a minute I actually thought that they were going to kill off Norman. Like I kind of expected Spider-Man to save him, but at the same time, it would have been like extremely dark if they actually did kill off Norman Osborn right there.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I was like, okay, well, I guess no Green Goblin in this Spideyverse.
I'm really interested to see how or if they even do a Goblin.
I really want them to.
Like, I want to know, like, see if they would do it with Harry.
I feel he's probably the best bet. I don't know. I think, like, considering like the depths that Norman has gone to try to get his son the cure that he needs, I feel like something like the Gollum
Serum.
the Goblin serum would be something that he would invent, and shit hits the fan, and Harry becomes the Green Goblin. If Norman doesn't become the Green Goblin, I'd honestly be okay with it as long as we do get a Green Goblin.
Yeah.
So
I wonder what version we would get, because they could honestly do the ultimate version. My least favorite version of him.
I hate that one too. It's like it's the one from Into the Spider-Verse, right? The big bulky. Yeah, I don't like that Goblin. I'm sorry. You can't. To me, you can't have the Goblin without his glider.
Yeah.
And pumpkin bombs as well. You gotta have the pumpkin bombs.
He's a very technological hero.
Yeah, he is.
Or villain. Sorry.
To some people, he's a hero. Just like to some, Doc Ock is a hero.
I loved the explanation for Oscorp's name.
Yes, I loved that. Yeah, they were known as the O's in college, and add Corp to that, and it really is a catchy name.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool.
Yeah, I loved that. I love the explanation for that. I was just like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't super buy the friendship between Osborn and Octavius.
Really?
I didn't really get that vibe between them. Like, it always, like,
I mean, I think like I saw it as like, yeah, they were like friends, like kind of like acquaintances, but they were never like best friends. Like, I mean, they really only became friends because they saw something that they had in common, and they thought maybe if we work together, we can bring out something more from this. So,
what did you think of the Martin Lee story?
I liked it. I mean, his parts at like Feast, like how he throws that celebration for May. I was like, okay, like this guy's like really cool. He's a really sweet guy. And then you see him turn into Mr. Negative, and I'm like, well, shit. Okay, there goes his character.
I felt him going bad just came out of nowhere.
It did. It really did. Yeah, that caught me by surprise. I'm like, what the shit? Okay.
I would have almost preferred if Martin Lee didn't know about Mr. Negative.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, kind of like a multiple personality disorder kind of thing, and then he just like blacks out and loses time.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, they were already kind of exploring the mental illness aspect with Octavius.
True, very true.
I mean, so they could have easily gone that route because Martin Lee made for a really good antagonist.
He did. Yeah.
Like once he went evil, his story was really good. I just didn't buy the transition.
Yeah.
So
I get you.
But I really liked him. I hate fighting the demons, though.
Oh yeah, especially like the one that is literally like the ripoff of Whiplash.
Oh,
And
the
like
whipped.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
the whip and the sword ones
oh
are freaking
gosh.
bitches.
I'd literally be taking on like 4 guys at a time, and he would just come out of nowhere and whip me from the air and just slam me down. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta throw shit at them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, you can't even use the webs, because then they just do, like, they just chest bump it. And
Yeah. I'm just like,
asshole.
you want to call out cheater. Ugh.
Dude, I would totally cheat with them. I would throw shit at them.
Yeah.
Until they got really close to a wall. And then I'd throw one last thing at them to stun them. And then I'd just web them up against the wall.
Smart. Very smart.
Impact webs. Best friends.
Yes. All right, I gotta know. What did you think of the Peter and MJ storyline in the game?
I actually really liked it.
I did too.
It was a sweet thing.
I loved the ending. Like, that got me all smiling and shit. Oh, I was like, yes, they're back together.
We didn't really get... Well, that's not true. I was going to say we didn't really get into why they split up. But
they do.
They did discuss it.
Yeah. And you can understand where MJ is coming from. Like, she hated that she was always the one that had to be saved. Peter always treated her like so fragile, and I mean, I can understand why she wanted to break up. I mean,
yeah.
So both sides are justified.
Brielle really pissed me off while I was playing, because she came in and was sitting with me while I was doing an MJ mission. It was the first MJ mission where you're taking the pictures of Fisk's stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I was taking the pictures, and she's just like, "Wait, MJ's a reporter?" And then I'm like, "I guess." And she's like, "Is she a reporter in the comics?" And I'm like, "No, she's a model." And they're like, "Oh, of course. To make them a little edgy, they got to be reporters." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Lois Lane's a reporter." Or Brielle's like, "Lois Lane, she's a reporter, isn't she? They're just copying Superman." I'm like, "Shut up!"
I don't know. I liked that they made her a reporter. I thought it worked very well for her character.
I feel that they could have done something else. Because reporter is just kind of the go-to for superhero girlfriend.
True. Okay, good point.
Like, I thought it would have been interesting for, like, them to explore the model aspect.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Like, the model that's wanting to do something else.
Yeah. I have to admit, for a video game character, MJ looked pretty cute in this game.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She wasn't, like, supermodel like she's supposed to be.
I don't know. I thought she was pretty cute. I'm getting weird over here.
A little bit.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up now.
She looked super young.
Oh, she didn't look like she was like probably 23 as well.
Yeah.
Peter still kind of looked like. Did he kind of look like he still had like a baby face?
A little bit.
Yeah. That kind of like threw me off a little bit. Like, whoa, you still look like you could be 18.
So, I think the last thing we got to cover is the ending.
Yes.
This broke my soul.
This is the... Well, wait, no, I've cried in other video games, but this is the most I've ever cried in a video game.
It almost broke me, dude.
You didn't cry?
I was so close.
Oh, I remember. It does take a lot for you to cry.
Yeah.
I'm a wuss, so it doesn't take a lot for me to cry.
This got me so close, dude. Like, my eyes were welling up. It just didn't break.
So, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, so towards the middle of the game, Otto releases a toxin.
It's like a late middle, but yeah.
Okay, late middle. Otto releases a toxin that covers the entire city, and basically, and Aunt May is affected by it as well, like really, really badly. She's literally on her deathbed towards the end of the game, and Peter is able to get the anti-serum, but I forget his name. What's that? The doctor that says it would take a couple hours or even a day to get enough to be able to reach everybody. Do you remember his name? Was it Dr. Michaels?
Yes.
Okay. So it's Dr. Michaels that says it would take like 12 hours or even a day just to get it to where the anti-serum can get to everybody. And so literally he says, I'll give you a minute to say your goodbyes. Because literally Peter...
No, he doesn't say that. He says, I'll give you a minute. Or like,
oh, yeah.
I'll leave you alone.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Sorry. And so literally Peter, or Spider-Man, walks up to Aunt May's hospital bed. And he's like, I got the anti-serum right here. And she's like, lift up your mask. I want to see my nephew. And...
That's where it got me, dude. I was just
I'm
like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And just, he's like, wait, you knew? And she's like, I've known for a while. And he's like, I just didn't want you to worry. And she's like, I did, but I am so proud of you, and your Uncle Ben would be proud of you as well. And then after that, like, he starts breaking down. He's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And she's like, you already know what you need to do. And he's about to put the anti-serum into her IV, but he stops himself, and then he just breaks down in front of her hospital bed. And then,
dude, I hate how Marvel freaking makes me like want to cry.
I know. Oh, they're so good.
Like, they did that to us in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yep.
We saw our hero freaking break down.
Yeah.
They did it to us again. Like, I'm like, just do it, Spidey. I'll forgive you. Like, Thanos is going to wipe out half of you anyway. It's fine. But, dude, I was so freaking sad. Like, I was hoping it was going to be like one of those Telltale games where it's like, make your decision. Because I would have picked Aunt May in a freaking heartbeat.
Oh, I would have too. At the same time, though, I'm glad it wasn't. I don't think the story would have been as effective, or the ending wouldn't have been as effective if you would have gotten the choice.
No, it made you. It made me respect Spider-Man a whole lot more.
Yeah, me too.
I was just like, dude, that's rough.
Yeah,
like good on you.
Yeah, that has got to be one of the most hardest decisions. Either save literally the woman that's raised you since you were a little kid, or save the whole city. That's a decision for the books.
So that actually reminded me a lot of the scene between Vision and Captain America, when Vision was ready to put up his life, and Cap says that cost is too high.
Oh yeah,
saying like we're not the type of people that put up, or
we don't trade
that rest.
lives.
Yeah, we don't trade.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man in that moment had to trade.
Yeah.
And broke my heart, dude.
Mine too.
Like, I respect Spider-Man so much.
Yeah.
And
can you imagine though if they ended it on that? Like, after they after it shows Aunt May and Uncle Ben's graves, it just ends. Like, they didn't show MJ and Peter getting back together, just anything. How would you have felt if it like ended like seriously on that sad of a note?
They would have had to do something a little extra.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a way that they could have just ended it like that.
Okay, true.
But yeah, there's no way. If they would have just shown that they were able to disperse the antidote,
yeah,
and save all these people, I would have been happy with that ending.
Okay.
But I am glad that we got the little extra bit between Mary Jane and him. Because it brought like a smile to my already broken soul.
Brought even more of a smile was the kind of like the mid-credit scene when Miles is talking to Peter, and he's like, let me just show you like what's happening to me, and he sticks to the wall, and he's like, weird, right? And Peter does the same thing. He's like, no, it's really not that weird.
I loved that, dude.
Freaking loved that. That was great. And
I
then-
hope we get some more training missions.
Yeah,
or
I do
like
too.
just something between the two of them
Yeah.
in the next
I just hope that
game.
like if they do a sequel, they don't do it to where now that like Miles Morales is Spider-Man as well, they kill off Peter Parker.
That would be ballsy.
It would be very ballsy. I would love just like a team up of them.
That'd be pretty good.
Like, can the sequel just be kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5, where you can switch between those three? Sequel, you can switch between Peter and Miles. That'd be awesome.
That'd be way cool.
Mm.
And then like Mary Jane missions on the side.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be really good.
Yeah.
It would be really cool if, because I think they did this in like Assassin's Creed, where if you unlocked certain stuff in one of the games and then loaded the next game, you still got that same stuff to start off with.
Yeah.
So like if you were able to continue as the Peter Parker that you upgraded
Uh-huh.
and play as that Spider-Man, and then you had to start Miles off from like ground zero, and that you had to like not typical like a skill tree,
Yeah.
but you had to like actually go train to get better at different stuff, and you like that's what boosted your levels. So it's like a fighting level, whatever, and you have to be at like certain fighting levels to go do certain missions, and then the more that you do,
That'd be really cool. I'd be down for that.
right? That'd be way cool.
Yeah.
Then you could like train with Peter, or if they explore the Prowler at all and had his uncle train him and then die.
Damn, this kid's just been through the ringer, hasn't he?
Yeah, no shit.
At least in this universe, not in Spider-Verse yet.
Let's hope he never goes through this in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I know, right? Seriously though. All right. Should we give our grade for the game? What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the game?
Not really. Everything about this was really good.
Yeah, I literally don't like problems I have are like minor nitpicks, and that was really just with gameplay.
Right.
But like they don't affect my score at all.
Yeah, agreed. I felt the mechanics were on point. The story was perfection.
Yes.
The collectibles were really fun.
I still got to work on those.
Yeah. None of the collectibles were, except for the freaking like Taskmaster challenges. Those are a freaking bitch and a half to unlock, like to get perfect score on.
So I'll probably just mark those as never being able to complete them unless you come over and help me complete them.
Dude, like they're hard. Like so, there's like a certain score for. There's like a bronze, silver, gold.
Yeah.
For getting bronze is easy.
Okay.
Getting silver is a bit of a challenge. But getting gold, I've only unlocked gold on one.
It's like literally impossible.
It's so freaking hard. It's ridiculous. Like one of the stealth missions, you have 3 minutes to do.
Mm-hmm.
I had to that's the only one I was able to get 3 stars on, and I had to complete it in less than a minute to get the score.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Damn.
ridiculous.
Damn.
And I had to beat like 12 enemies, and like it was like a pattern. Like I had it was just on repeat. I was just like retry
Yeah.
to complete it as quickly as humanly possible. And I completed it in under a minute, and I barely got the score for gold. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Oh shit.
So, other than that, the collectibles are fairly easy to get.
Okay.
Like, I unlocked all the suits. The only one I'm working on unlocking is the 100% suit. But
Now-
that one's just because I have to go to each district and complete the crimes for the different factions there.
Gotcha.
That's the only real bitch that I have to, or big hurdle that I need to jump through.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. What is your final grade for Spider-Man on PlayStation 4?
I've been thinking about this one a lot. I think I'm going to give it, because it's not a perfect game. It's damn near close.
Yes.
I'm going to give this a solid A-. There, like I said, there were just minor nitpicks, and some of the challenges were a little difficult
Yeah.
and feel like impossible to do. I know they're not, because the developers have to do them,
Yeah.
but you'd have to be like all types of crazy skilled to do those.
Just something I am not.
I'm not either. Like I've told you, I play for the story,
Yeah.
and I'm a completionist. I'll go and do all the collectibles, all the side missions.
That's the thing though, like I have to wait to like do that stuff because I told myself once I finish the main story of Spider-Man, I have to start playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So I have to start playing that game first before I can collect any of the collectibles. So I got
Fair.
a lot of shit to do. Shit.
Oh, cool. So what is your score?
Mine is the absolute same. I completely agree that there is some minor nitpicks. Like you said, it's not a perfect game. I do have some problems with some of the characters, like we went over with like Kingpin, and just how like I wish that maybe some were more integrated into the story, and some were like maybe taken out a little bit more. But overall, it's
Like Shocker?
yeah. It's, like literally, you could have not even had him in the damn game.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, it was still cool to see him. But yeah, overall, it's not a perfect game, but it's damn near close, like you said. It's the best Spider-Man game I think we've ever had. It is my favorite superhero video game I've ever played. It beats Spider-Man 2, in my opinion. This game is something special to me, and I'm grateful that Insomniac was able to pull off what they were able to do with this game.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for any of their other releases.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that we do get a sequel.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's one hell of a long episode.
Yeah. But it's our 50th. We got to
Yeah,
celebrate and splurge a little bit.
True. Very true. Can you get through this?
I hope so.
Okay.
If you guys enjoyed this episode and want to check out more or be caught up on the day-to-day, be sure to just subscribe to us. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, and we're also on Spotify. You just gotta search us by episode title instead of name, because Spotify sucks. It doesn't. Spotify's amazing.
Yeah, Spotify is amazing. Whatever. Just sucks for us. That's really it.
Yeah. You guys can check out our all of our episodes get uploaded to YouTube as well. Rose actually uploaded our first hunting video last week.
Yeah, I believe it was last week. So
Yeah.
please go check it out.
Yeah.
Promise they will improve.
They will improve.
I promise.
Yeah. I don't know if we've said this before, but the purpose of this podcast and the purpose of us uploading the video is to get practice behind the camera.
Yes.
And to get practice with audio, because we don't know very much about audio. Only what we've done on this, and this has been a huge help for me. And I'm sure it has for you.
It
too.
has, and especially like with the YouTube stuff, that's been a huge help with audio for me.
Yeah.
So
it's just a good way for us to practice our craft a little bit.
Yep.
And it's fun for us to do. Gives us an excuse to hang out.
yeah.
You guys can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/theallbros or on Twitter at theallbros. I actually posted something today, the day that we're recording.
Really?
Yeah, I posted a poll asking which show, like for people that have played the game, which levels were harder. They thought were harder between Mary Jane and Miles.
Now I'm trying to think which was harder.
Yeah. Like I was gonna say Miles, but then Mary Jane had the tombstone mission.
Yeah, that one was a bitch.
Yeah, she had that one, and she had the Norman Osborn. The only really, really, really hard one for Miles was the Rhino one.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll admit I looked up how to get through that. I was getting too annoyed. I was like, screw it. I'm looking up the cheat how to get through this.
Yeah, so go check that out and answer our poll. If you guys got something you want us to discuss in the next episode, or a movie that we should see, be sure to email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com. Or you can fill out our form on our website, which is tinyurl.com/theallbros. We hope to hear from you guys soon, and hopefully next week, talking won't be such a struggle for me.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, because my throat is freaking killing me. Anyway, until next week, this has been the All Bros Podcast. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Deuces.
Bye. Don't ask. Just don't. Just don't.